But I can f around and shoot a video with Cricket and go shoot on another nigga. Cricket mad at me.
Well,
if a nigga like, you shot a video for me, this business.
No, you know what?
Niggas feel like, boy, you done signed to me, boy. I just made you look. That's just how that shit go, man. So when you pick up a camera?
You know, everybody felt their way and how it was, and I was like, well, f it, I'm gonna take this shit.
That nigga Gucci love Cricket though, man.
Man,
Call Cricket. Who was like your favorite person to shoot? Ooh. Cricket walk in like, this shit trash, man.
Oh, yeah,
niggas trash, man. Y'all got these trash ass niggas. What kind of cameras is this, man? Nigga lenses ain't even right, man. These niggas angles off.
Yeah.
This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
In order to direct your path, you must edit your circle. Welcome to Perspektives with Bank. Today I got my partner, Director Cricket in the building. How you feeling, King?
Man, I feel amazing, man.
Where your mental at?
Elevated, you know, on a high level.
Good
you know, I don't really deal too much on this plane. You know, I just hover and I see what's going on down there.
Dig.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I'm up there.
For people who might not know who you is, you know what I'm saying, give us a brief description of.
Shit, notoriously known for directing music videos, shit, for at least 16 to 17 years in Atlanta for anybody you could think of. I guess we could name Little Baby, started him, Thug, Migos, Gucci, Fat Gucci, Skinny Gucci, Waka, Jeezy, NBA Youngboy, Yo Gotti. It's an extensive list. It's you know what I say? It's a blessed list. I've been blessed for the last 16, 17 years in Atlanta to be able to do music videos for the who's who in the A and having a good hand in it.
But you started in Detroit though, right?
In Detroit, that's my hometown.
Yeah.
Did not do a video in Detroit. I did music. I came to Atlanta thinking I was going to be a super producer because I was a music producer in Detroit. You know, with Eminem, good friend of mine, Royce 5'9", discovered him. Discovered Jay Dilla, the super popular producer from the crib. I had a hand in that. And I came to Atlanta with dreams of being a super producer by way of my kid's mother who had a situation with Dallas Austin. And that didn't happen. I fell in love with the energy of the city, and I never left.
So when you pick up a camera?
Okay, hold on. I did leave. I caught a case, and I went back home when I got out of jail. Came back in 2000, was trying to mess with the music. And it was real segregated. It wasn't what it is now in Atlanta where it's a camaraderie and brotherhood. And from there, it just seemed like it was no way in. And I was like, man, forget this. I'm going to do something else. So I pivoted. I like to write, started writing scripts and stuff like that, found out I was terrible. And that led into filming. And it just worked out. Tapped in with Dwight Phillips from Atlanta, Olympic long jump champion, 5-time gold medalist. He saw the vision by way of C-Note, Honorable C-Note. My brother put us together, and he funded a studio with all the equipment, hired some white kids that went to school for it, and that's where I got my education, and it wasn't no looking back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was no looking back.
So what made Atlanta the city you wanted to be in?
I fell in love with the energy of the city. When I came in 92, 93, I was tapped in with Kenny Burns, and one of my big homies from Detroit was, you know, down with Kenny and them, and they had this thing called 2620.
Shouts out to my brother KB. That's my brother.
KB, the dream is real. They was rocking the Phoenix, the Warehouse, the club over there on, I want to say Old Marietta Street or something like that. But anyway, came out here, kicked it with them, and it's like, dang, this energy is crazy. It wasn't like nothing I've ever seen in my life. And knew I wanted to be a part of it. And like I said, I got in trouble. I went home, and it just never left me. It was like, damn, Atlanta. And 2000, I said, man, I'm going to Atlanta. I told some of my homies, they big homies, rich and shit. I was like, bro, I'm going to Atlanta. They was like, I got a situation in Atlanta. Let's do it. So we came out here mob deep with a bunch of cars, tour buses, the whole 9 yards. And we worked that thing for a minute. And I never left. Man.
What was the early challenges of like trying to be in the
acclimating to the difference, you know, coming from Detroit. You know, it's a real city, real robust. Knew all my hustles and had everything in line of how to survive. But when I got to Atlanta, it was a culture shock. Everything was different. You know, yeah, it was hustling and stuff like that, but you can't just jump in to what people got going on. So just learning my way and finding out what would be my means of finances to sustain in Atlanta at the time. And like I said, I was hoping it would be music, didn't work, made a pivot to the film, turned into music videos, which was education for me. The music videos taught me how to do film and television more than I could even imagine. You know, it took me there. It gave me the opportunity to use money to create stories and tell stories, as well as learn the terrain, learn Atlanta, learn the people, learn the energy, you know, embed myself in it.
So you self-taught? Like you taught yourself?
Self-taught. Everything, YouTube. And shouts out to my boy Troy, white boy Troy is my guy. His parents spent probably like 50, 60,000. And shoot, me and him was sitting there, smoke, drink, and he showed me everything he knew. So I got a nice ass education off of Troy.
So when did you shift from like shooting videos to like just want to do films and shit?
Well, film was the mission all along. That was the goal. That was the straight up goal. That's what I intended to do. I had an opportunity with a producer at very early stages of me getting into it. And he was like, yeah, bring me a script. Let me check it out. If it's good, we'll produce it. Took him the script. He read it, gave it back to me. It was red. I was like, what's the red markings? He was like, everywhere is red is no good. It's the whole fucking script. So I learned that there was a lot that I had to learn. And at the time, the woman I was with, she believed in me so much, she went and bought a lot of books. She was real instrumental to the cause. So she bought a lot of books to help self-educate me. And I did it. I ate it, you know, and music videos started taking off. I think my first look was Shorty Low. Shouts out to Shorty Low. Shorty Low gave me my first look. I did a video for him and Johnny Cabell, and he let me cut it. And then from there it was up. Propane brought Future through, him and Esco. And, man, I mean, I turned into him pretty fast. It was, I mean, you had Decatur Dan, you had Motion Family, you had it was a lot of great guys that was in the midst of doing music videos. That was that time.
You, Decatur Dan.
Yeah, they was heavy.
Motion Family.
Yeah.
And who else?
It was some more Fat Cats. I might be forgetting a couple of other people.
G-Visual them.
G-Visual. That was Fat Cats.
Yeah,
G-Visuals them. So, you know, when I got into it, I had more than everybody had because of the investment situation that I had. I had the building with the walls. It was on 500 Bishop Street, right in Midtown. It was ideal for everything. And I tried to partner with a lot of people, you know, and they were just like, well, you know, everybody felt their way and how it was. And I was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to take this shit.
Why, speaking of that, why do you think, so in every business setting is ego, basically, right?
Everyone.
That's what I'm saying. Why you think it's like, because a lot of video niggas be tripping. Like, y'all director niggas be tripping, man.
I mean, back then I understood the reason why the money was so sweet. It ain't shit now, but it's something though. And if you could get your hands on something, hey, get it. But I think it was the money thing, and it was like it was the first taste of celebrity like individual, you know, being a director, because yeah, I'm doing this for such and such. You know what I mean? So it gave you bragging rights, and it gave you something to stand on, and for people to be able to acknowledge you for being able to do something. So I think that was a lot of the a lot of the ego came from. And that was the catalyst for me. It was the type of equipment I could play with. That was my thing that drove my ego. Like, nigga, I'm playing with the motherfucking red. Nigga, we got the new lenses. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of deal for me. I really didn't get too caught up in who I was shooting. It was like, it was a rush. It was a blessing. And I got to shoot all the big dogs, and it happened so fast. I never really dialed into it like a lot of the other brothers. They dialed into it like, I'm shooting this person, I'm shooting that, and they, you know, used it to catapult their platforms. I was just really in it for I want to do movies. I'm gonna make these motherfuckers look like movies, and I'm making some money. You know, that was my whole hunger.
But y'all can fuck around, shoot a video with Cricket, and go shoot one another nigga. Cricket mad at me.
I mean, I didn't really get too mad at people, because I understood. I learned early. That it ain't no loyalty in this shit.
But how's that disloyal though?
Well,
if a nigga like, you shot a video for me, this business.
No, you know what?
Niggas feel like, but you done signed to me, boy. I just made you. That's just how that shit go, man.
They gotta get you that one. You looking great, bro.
They gotta turn you up,
yeah,
nigga.
You done start tripping, man. Nah. I think that shit came from you know, a lot a lot of dreams was sold in those rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Where
like
artists,
we locked in.
Yeah, that shit, because you
yeah.
got to figure it's the hustle on the hustle.
Yeah.
So the artist hustling the shit out of the director, nigga, we gonna do about 3 of these bitches, nigga.
Yeah.
I got you, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, all right, nigga, fuck it, I do it for this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You done did it for the whoop. Now he over there with them. You like, bro, what the fuck going on? So that's why I think a lot of the, you know,
because niggas make it personal.
Oh,
they make it personal. Like, they
yeah.
my man, like when we shooting it, they my man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas is goddamn taking pay cut, nigga, we paying out our own pocket to eat, all type of shit.
Man.
Niggas ain't charging the shit they could have charged. Now you over here.
And that's what it was. You hit it on the head. That's why I think most of the animosity and the energy where niggas be upset was because of that. But I learned real early that, okay, motherfucker, all they gonna do is he gonna come holler at you, see what your ticket is, holler at him, and they gonna pit you against each other to get the best number. You know, but I just never really played into it. I was like a lone wolf. You know, I knew everybody. I fucked with people, but I was just like, fuck that. You want a cricket video, nigga, you gotta come see me, you know. So I just tried to make it boutique, you know, never marketed, never none. Everything was word of mouth. And that shit was gravy.
And nigga Gucci loved cricket though, man.
Man,
Call
Gucci.
cricket. Call cricket. When we shot the video, you shot me, him, and Boo Dirty.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that
and
shit was
Ted, you, him, Boo Dirty, that was a squad car.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I think we shot him, Dolph, and fucking Boo Dirty and them in the same goddamn building. That shit was crazy.
He shot like 4 videos that weekend.
Man, Gucci was a motherfucker, man.
Who was like your favorite person to shoot?
Ooh. I don't know. You know, Future was dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think Future was hard. You know, Gucci was fun because I knew Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Our shit turned into like a relationship. Like that was my bro. So we'd argue about personal shit into the video shit. But I think I like shooting with Future a lot. Future was dope. Late as fuck. I can't think of a rapper that was ever on fucking time. I can't think of one. Gucci was dope because Gucci educated me in a different way. You know, I used to be mad about shit because Gucci was the first person to make motherfuckers pay me real money too. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yeah, we're gonna have Cricket shoot the video and you're gonna give him 10,000. And I'd be like, what? Nigga just run the bread right then and there. But his ass to spend the whole 10. You know, I want the mansion, I want some girls, I want Lambos. I'd be like, bruh.
This shit slowly dwindling away from you. Like,
hold on,
bro, it ain't gonna be nothing for me.
Yeah, man, you eating the whole 10. And then one day, Gucci was like, you doing it all wrong. I was like, what you mean I'm doing it wrong? He was like, bruh, I'm Gucci. You supposed to leverage me to get a lot of that shit for free.
Facts.
And I was like, you dumb motherfucker, Cricket. How you didn't think of that? And when he said that, it was like, boo. And then I just started parlaying everything and I started seeing it for what it was. It's like, oh, hold on. We need girls? But shit, I got Gucci. Who coming? You feel me?
Yeah.
They hitting. You know what I'm saying? This would be a good opportunity. Y'all got the exotic car rental. This would be a great opportunity for you guys to present your cars. Put it in the video. It'd be like a little commercial, 30 seconds of that on your shit. Everybody want to come to you. So then I started working it in that dynamic and it started working.
Nah,
you know
Gucci a smart nigga.
No,
niggas, a lot of niggas don't think that nigga been, well, they know now.
Man,
but back then, that nigga was smart.
I got with Gucci damn near thought I was going to get killed by Gucci, how me and Gucci got together, because I had Video Guide. You know Video Guide, right? Propane called me. This is how I met Gucci, too. He said, I had the building. I had all this shit. He said, hey, bro, we need some lenses. Woo, woo. I'm coming to get some shit. We're going to break some bread with you. I was like, let's go. They told me who they was doing the shit for. I was like, damn, bro, I want to meet Gucci and Waka. Fuck that, I'll roll. You know what I'm saying? And I rolled Video Guy shooting the shit. I started helping the nigga. It's like, fuck, what you mean, bro? I help. I don't give a fuck. You know, and then he was like, yeah, I heard y'all boys over there getting down on them edits and shit. I was like, yeah. So he paid me for the lenses. And he was like, I'm going to let y'all cut this bitch. I was like, word? Shit was called Bustin' Jugs. I was like,
I remember that.
I was like, hell yeah. So I had my young nigga Left. Shouts out to Left big. Left real big right now, too. So me and Left.
I remember Left.
Yeah. That's my dog.
Left, he had to take them shoes out of the shoot.
All day long.
We take the shoes out, he gonna get into it.
He in the zone. He in the zone.
Yeah.
And so we smoking, we geek. We like, damn, nigga, we cutting the Gucci video. We geeking like a motherfucker. Chop that bitch up, pass out. Wake up, the video guy calling me, bro, what the fuck? the video everywhere. I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about? The video everywhere. He like, man, this shit done got leaked. We didn't put the protection password on the shit. That shit was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So he calling, Propane calling. They on me. I'm like, man, tell this nigga I ain't no hoe. Nah, I understand, nigga, but I ain't no hoe ass nigga. He ain't gonna just keep calling me like it's smoke. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, nigga. I understand what's going on.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad, right?
Yeah.
And then Gucci called. Now I've never talked to Gucci in my life. I just know him like, that's Gucci, man. That motherfucker's like, hey, motherfucker. I was like,
nigga, they say you talking, nigga, where you at? Nigga, you trying to be talking, nigga, about my shit, nigga, where you at, nigga?
That nigga was
like, we outside, nigga.
Nigga, I was getting 30 from the label. Nigga, you owe me 10 motherfucking videos, motherfucker. I was like, fuck. Hung up the phone, I yelled and left. Nigga, you fell asleep, nigga, we fell asleep. So we go through it and then started thinking, I was like, hold up. We about to do 10 videos for Gucci. Nigga, we out. You know what I'm saying? It turned into that. And I remember the first night he called me. It was late as fuck, man. This man has no regards for time, man. You gotta love it, man. That motherfucker called me. It was probably like midnight, 1 o'clock. I don't even, I'm still like, nigga, this Gucci, they smashing niggas, fucking niggas up. So, I know all the horror stories. This nigga like, meet me at Patchwork. I'm like, shit. All right, grab my pistol, like, fuck it. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I get over there, get in there. It's him and Zaytoven. He played, like, Zay played his shit. He played a song, asked me what I would do with it. I told him. Play another one, asked me what I would do with it. I told him. And he was like, I want to shoot him tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow? This is my introduction to Gucci, so I don't know.
That nigga want to shoot. Yeah, he would have shot that motherfucker that night.
Yeah, I don't know his mechanics and shit, right? And I was like, damn. And then he went in his bag and he threw me a wad of bread. It was about that fucking big. I was like, what the fuck? And then I walked out. I was geeked. And then I went back in and he was like, what's wrong? I said, bro, I ain't taking your money. I can't have this shit done by tomorrow, bro. Shoot 2 videos? I'm not ready for that. He was like, when can you do it? I said, probably like Thursday. This was like a Monday or a Tuesday. He was like, all right, Thursday it is. And I was like, and I was looking at the money and she was like, take it. And I was like, all right, cool. So moral of the story is I shot 1 million videos for him. He paid me for everything. I never did the 10 videos for free. Got a lot of game from him. Shit that led into the Little Babies, the Young Thugs, the Bankroll Freshes, the Young Dolphs, the Pee Wee Longway shit. Pee Wee Longway paid for a video. Gucci made his ass pay for a video for Thug.
Yeah, I was there. Thug with the We on Top.
We on Top.
Yeah, you shot that at that mansion over on Cascade.
He rapping then.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And then weeks later, Pee Wee rapping. Shit was crazy.
Yeah,
so.
It was
Little Duke. It was Little Duke, Wicked, and Thug.
Thug,
Yep. Who's on top? Damn, he was there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all shooting by had bathroom. Yeah, you killed that video too.
That video
had
was
the cars
good.
and
That
shit
video
out
was
there.
good.
Yeah, that was dope. I think that was Thug's first video. Who's on top, right? First real video.
First real video. And that was I remember when Gucci brought him because we used to be, you remember over there, Zone 6 and shit, the building he had, the one building
Brick
with
Factory.
the lot. Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn, that motherfucker. Anyway, though, but I remember when that building is where the Migos came from. I was there when they was discovered. Shit, Bankroll Fresh when he came through. Scooter.
Goddamn,
Dog.
I
was there for
everybody.
all
Man,
that
bro,
shit.
in that building, that nigga Gucci had every nigga that's big now.
Everybody that's big now in that bitch. In that, sleeping, laid out.
And he put 4 studio rooms in that motherfucker.
Went hard, bro.
Record,
Nigga wouldn't let me sleep. Had me ready to fuck Joe up on a regular basis, but it was cool.
Who Joe?
The nigga from Memphis that used to shoot. Young Joe Spike.
Oh, Spike. Yeah.
He used to have us. He used to be like, Joe harder than you. You know Gucci will put a battery in the nigga back to get some shit popping all day. Be like, boy, you gonna get this nigga fucked up, Gucci. You know I'm grown. See, I wasn't never a young nigga.
Creek, you used to be in your feel about that video shit though,
I was
bro.
dead serious
Bad.
about
Like
that shit.
I remember
Dead serious.
Creek walk in like, this shit trash, man.
Oh, yeah, this
niggas
shit
trash,
garbage.
man. Y'all got these trash ass niggas. What kind of cameras is this? Nigga lenses ain't even right, man. These niggas angles off.
Yeah, for real. Real shit. Still personal.
This shit personal.
On the movie shit, personal, man. Them niggas ain't shooting shit, bro. What the fuck they doing up there, bro? Niggas just got some money and playing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For real. So how does it feel to be like from a whole nother city and to create Atlanta history?
Man, that shit is so big, bro. Like it only dawned on me when like my little bro Chills and Hobo and them, and they kick it. They be like, nigga, you ain't from here. But it's like, you from here. This home like a motherfucker, you know. Being able to like, it's a hell of a feeling, bro, because I got to go to the 9th Ward. I got to go to the 9, and I got to go places niggas can't go that's even from here because of certain, you know, sets and all that shit. I was able to go in any neighborhood and, like you said, to be a part of history, to do the Migos, the Gucci's, the Wakas, the Futures, the Jeezys. Like, a part of Atlanta hip-hop history is a blessing.
What's the most frustrating part about like being a director?
The passion, the love that you have for it versus the money you get for it.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of times what happens, nah, it's real.
Yeah.
Because what happens is a lot of times is you could fall in love with an opportunity and want to make it be more than what they're giving you, and you don't have the means to do so. So it puts you in a real space of frustration, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dang, I can only do so much.
But it's art though, right?
It is art. And the best videos was when I ain't had no money. When I didn't have a budget and it didn't get to, I need 15, 20 bands. I think that's when I made the coolest videos, you know, because it was just like, oh, we gonna do this. Oh, we gonna do that. And hang that motherfucker and you pull it on, I think I'm a timer, and you pull it and it come down slow. You know, it was a lot more creative thoughts put into it. Not saying that the creativity leaves. You just get kind of comfortable, you know, and just know things that you can rely on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if that passion ain't there, like, it got to be. That's why I like shit that I like. Like, I got to love it.
How do your passion for just the music industry, like when you producing and directing videos to directing movies and writing movies, how does that interfere with like your personal life?
It fucks everything up.
How?
Because it's a balance. You got to be able to balance it all. You know what I mean? And it's not a clock in game. You know what I mean? Unless you're a privileged white dude or something like that.
This shit by chance.
Yeah.
You got a nigga like
shit.
Gucci calling 1 o'clock in the morning, ready to shoot a video
Man,
at 2.
I remember Gucci called for the shit. What was that shit? The shit when he went at Jeezy. We was in
The
here
Truth.
the truth.
Yeah.
He called me and left. We was smoking. About 9 off, slobbing. I'm like, this what up, bro? I need y'all at the studio right now. I'm like, bro, for real? I got a hot one. I want this shit out tomorrow. Where we gonna shoot at, bro? We ain't got no locations or nothing. We gonna ride around the city in this Ghost. All right, fuck it, bro. And that's what we did. So
The shit was hard, though.
it was hard though. And it's funny that you say that though, because like I said, a woman, she ended up being my wife, but we ended up divorcing because of the pull of the industry. And I won't say it's because of the industry. I say it's because of my choice that I decided that I want this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm going after it. You don't get it. I'm not a 9-to-5er. You know what I'm saying? And it's an industry where it's that you pop if you sing. You know what I mean? You don't get, especially in Atlanta.
It's by chance.
Yeah, in Atlanta, you can't just be like stoic, like, nigga, I'm him, I'm Basquiat. No, motherfucker. Nigga be at the club, see you. Hey, nigga, and you fuck around and get a deposit right then and there in the club.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So you got to be outside, or
you gotta
won't
be in the
eat.
mix.
You got to
right.
be in the mix.
Yeah.
And that was just no good for the crib. She's a lawyer, getting you know what I'm saying. So it just didn't work in that space. So yeah, it'll fuck your shit up. You got to have balance. I don't know nobody that's great at juggling it at all. They could tell you they are, but I don't think so, because it just comes with too many ups and downs. You're never 100% with any product that you're doing, or project, that you're doing, that you're shooting. Even when you finish the shit, you're still working on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you in consistent work mode, trying to make sure that everything is in alignment so that it'll come out the proper way.
And then when you're almost done, now you're in the perfecting stage.
And that's the worst part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a project I shot 2 years ago. That shit should have been out. Know what I'm saying? It'll be out this summer. But, I'm like, but did he this and did he that? It's like, motherfucker, put that shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's something I did on my own, so it's just all that. But I'm going to let that shit fly.
Nah, for real. So you say false advertisement. That's one of the movies you shot, right?
False advertisement, I did that in 2018. Shouts out to my man. Shout out to my boy D, man. Slick Rich, man. I ain't talked to D in a minute, man, but he believed in me. I had this idea for this movie. And it was different too, because it was like a social conscious movie. It had gay people in it and shit. And when you look at cricket and all the work cricket did to that time in Atlanta was just nigga robust, kill, thuggish, but I wanted to do something that set a different tone and told a different story. It came out great. It did pretty good. And it was false advertisement. It did good. I mean, we got we won a Black Film Festival in Miami. It was their top selection at the time, so that was good. It created a lot of stars. Mike Bless, that's real big with Country Wayne now. Mike Merrill, he's on everything. Chantel, she was an actress. She the chick that be dancing in the dresses, but her shit is crazy. So it set the tone. It got me in my movie bag real quick with some money I didn't have, and God blessed me with it like the day before we had to shoot. So
Blue Devils, you wrote that, right?
I wrote Blue Devils.
But you didn't direct it?
No,
Yeah.
they played me.
How?
Yeah, they played me.
How they played you?
Yeah, because it was another promise. Nah, but I got love for my peoples though. Nah, but it was supposed to be you write it, direct it. It was that whole thing. And then it got down to it and they was like, well, we're supposed to shoot a certain amount of pages a day. We don't know if you'll be able. It was just some cap shit, whatever. But I was still grateful for the opportunity. It came out a month ago, last month.
You ever ran like in the music trying to shoot videos for a nigga like I just can't work with him?
For certain people in the industry? Oh yeah, I done turned people down before. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of shit with them. Just didn't.
Just the energy. What?
It just didn't. For me, it didn't make sense. Like either it was financial. If the bag ain't right, I really don't care to do it unless I fuck with you. It's a lot of videos I shot in Atlanta just because I fucked with I got caught in the mix, and man, Atlanta give you what you give it. You see what I'm saying? So if you tap in with people and it's a genuine connection, it's just like that. So sometimes you just be like, man, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I rock a lot of things. But some people I attacks and then some people I just won't fuck with. You know what I mean? If it don't make sense and it just seems like it's a lot, or I heard a whole bunch of stories and I think about my level of patience. I'm a patient person, but I like to say I'm patiently impatient. You know what I mean? So I could be patient until you just goofy, and then I lose it. Because I'm a real nigga. I'm not like, oh, I'm a collected. Oh, he's a director collected. No, nigga, I'm a nigga too. You know what I'm saying? So when you playing, I get antsy and shit. Bro, what the fuck going on, bro? You don't respect my time. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the deposit shit and niggas want to be like, I gave you a deposit. Motherfucker, you didn't give me a deposit for 24 hours, motherfucker. You gave me a deposit to shoot for like 8-9 hours of video. You coming in 5 hours late. You know what I mean? So, try to stay away from people that will put me in those type of predicaments, And that was just me really just protecting my people. Like whoever my team was or whoever I'm shooting with, I got to think about them too when I think about taking on a job.
Have you had to walk off on one?
I did. I walked off on this nigga's a star now too. Damn, I'm sorry, bro. Let's figure it out. No, I was this young kid, man. His mother was just so fucking over the top, bro. And we had everything going and she just kept coming and kept going. And I never thought that I would be this person, bro. I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Who was it? You can tell me off camera.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. But shouts out to Black Elvis for putting it together. He'll know who I'm talking about. Black Elvis put it together. It was a good look. But the mama was just a whole movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much. And I was like, man, fuck this and fuck the back half of the money. And I don't even give a fuck.
So who your director op is like? I just don't fuck with me.
I would say like my nemesis or whatever in the game. I would have to say for a while it was Video God. I think that was probably the only person who could compete with me. You know what I'm saying? And I would say better at times. Like he played. He was nasty. He's still nasty. Nasty. I give him his respect.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But who was it? Anybody in the game that you like draw inspiration from?
The big boys, like Dave Mays and the motherfuckers that's really, really out there. It wasn't nobody that was like, here, no pun intended, fuck with everybody in the A, y'all know I got love. But I mean, I just felt like y'all niggas couldn't see me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of cocky too.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Yeah, you cocky hell when you came through.
Yeah, because
even at the video shoot, like you looking like the rapper.
That's what they used to say all the time. You know what I'm saying? No, Future used to say that shit like cricket in this bag, man. This nigga icy. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm a Detroit nigga first. I like to dress and shit. I like to be crispy. That's just, that come with the territory. But I knew that I had something with doing the movie style videos, and we called them Movios. Wasn't nobody doing that
Movie
shit.
O's, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't nobody doing that shit. So I just ran with it. And, it's a competitive nature. Just like any industry, any sport. If you don't claim yourself to be that, people won't see that.
Facts.
I made motherfuckers see it.
No,
I made
facts.
motherfuckers be like, I want a cricket video.
I
made y'all motherfuckers want that intentionally. You know
right.
what I'm saying? It was a psychological process that I intentionally did.
And it was your whole aura, like the way you like you said, Pluto, like you pull up, making a nigga comfortable, like niggas going and fixing they shit. The rapper like
tighten the fuck up.
Yeah, I gotta tighten up. This nigga cricket looking goddamn like me.
He gonna come with that shit. Nah, for real. I gave a lot of niggas sauce. They may not want to, admit it, but I'm sure I gave a lot of, your beginning rappers a lot of sauce.
Yeah,
a lot of sauce. A lot of them.
Who you feel like ran off with the sauce though?
I ain't gonna say nobody ran off with the sauce. I just say that cats embellished it and took it, and saw. Like, damn, if this nigga could be like that, I could go crazy. Because he and this bitch, I used to wear scarves and shit.
Yeah, all that shit.
Scarves, like, hey, bitch, ain't seeing my face. I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna say. I mean, I think I inspired cats. That's what I say.
Nah, that's good.
I think I
inspired You media trained like a motherfucker, too. Yeah. Hey, who the GOAT from Detroit?
Ooh. In what aspect?
Period. Just like the first come to your name, ain't got to be no rapper. It's just the GOAT. Like, that nigga the all-time GOAT from the city.
If I had to say that, I mean, because there's so many artists, there's so many different motherfuckers, I just have to pull an old school card and say, like, Mayor Coleman Young.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying? That's the mayor. You got to look up Coleman Young.
Oh, Mayor Coleman Young. Okay.
Yeah. From the Young Boys Incorporated, like the Curry Boys, real dope shit, real gangsters, real street shit. Our mayor was him. Like, when niggas was driving the vets with the top 10s, because DC try to think they top 10s, nigga, that's Detroit. And Cardi's too. I should have wore some buffs. Cardi started in Detroit.
Oh, no, for sure. I think niggas know that. Where are they trying to say?
They be just trying to go for it. Shit. Niggas
what they be trying to say? What city?
Niggas say it out here. Niggas done tried to say it here. Like, no, nigga. I'm like, bro.
No, we was wearing Cartier, but we weren't wearing the buffs.
We weren't wearing the buffs, man.
I'm going to just keep it real. Like, niggas was wearing the wood frames
the wood,
long
with the
time ago.
The wire frame motherfuckers.
The wood with the goddamn long, with the shit on the side. Like, we
connect
went
to the wood.
Yeah. Long, but when it came with the buffalo horns, I first seen them in Detroit.
Yeah.
And with the diamonds in them. That
all
shit come from Detroit.
All that, But Mayor Young, he was just he was a mayor, but he was gangster.
He wore buffs too?
All that. Coleman Young was a maniac. I mean, because we used to wear like the straw hats and shit. Back in the day, he'd be wearing it like he was a real true gangster, and he carried the city like a gangster too, like real mob shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I would give, the GOAT award. It's a lot of, it's been a lot of great motherfuckers from the crib. I ain't gonna lie, like hustling and music. You know what I'm saying? Because I say M, and then I say Royce. I say Big Sean. I say Vezo. I fuck with Vezo.
Yeah, shout out to Vezo. I fuck with Vezo too.
Hard. Vezo real hard. GT. That's that's like my nephew. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of real ties when it come to it. Like, I'm a Detroit nigga, but I'm also, it's crazy.
You saying it's a bunch of GOATs just in different aspects.
Yeah. And like I'm a part of Atlanta's hip hop history just like I am in Detroit. So in Detroit, I'm a part of the hip hop history from the music aspect and producing and making music and being a part of helping a lot of the rappers get on and shit like that. And then Atlanta from the visual. So my life been kind of cool as shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Who the GOAT from Atlanta?
Ooh. We talking multiple industries?
I'm saying like how you did the mayor first, and then we'll talk multiple.
Damn. Atlanta a cold motherfucker, man. Damn, that's a good one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might have to put Future up there, bro. Because I watched the motherfucker from the beginning, bro.
And he was saying the shit that he doing now.
Bro,
then.
I watched it.
I'm gonna keep it real. That nigga is the GOAT of manifestation.
Man,
everything that nigga said he was gonna do, he did it.
I watched it. Gucci too. Gucci nasty too, but Future just took that bitch. He just got on that motherfucker and went up. And I would say that because they're both global. But I would just say, as far as the impact, as far as branding and being able to appeal and work in different sectors by using the musical aspect. You know what I'm saying?
I think Gucci the most selfless artist I ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Like he don't care about putting no nigga in position.
At all.
Now, if it was a nigga, now he'd go to that.
What?
Putting a nigga in position, getting a nigga
put
shot,
you the fuck on.
rip, charge you up. He would charge you up like, boy, I'm telling you, boy, you hit.
WAP would put you on. He would give you a shot. I watched that man. Man, I watched him give $1 million. Man, I was there. I was there when he gave bank money. Dolph, they gave it back, whatever. I was physically there.
Yeah.
I was there when this nigga right here, he brought Thug and he's like, it's the next big thing. I was like, okay. All right. I don't see it, but all right.
Yeah, I don't see it, but all right, yeah.
All right. You know, when he played the Migos and shit, Hurricane Wrist, and I was like, nigga, they sound like you. You know what I'm saying? Like they little U's and shit, Scooter. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah, WAP, no. Like that's the number one A&R in the game.
He should be a big ass A&R. Like he should be him because Nicki, like all that shit, like he really, really that, bro. He
just to take a chance on a nigga, bro. And I feel like a nigga like that take a chance on people is because I always wanted a chance. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He probably been in position. I can't speak for him. I'm just saying like the selfless that nigga got. That nigga will call you at the height of him. He the biggest ever and be like, bro, what you doing, bro? You the shit, bro. What you like? Charge you up. Nah. Like that's rare, bro.
I don't know. That's kind of goatism right there.
That
too,
is, bro. That is.
Like a motherfucker when you
but
think
it's two
about
different, like you say, it's two different entities of goats.
Yeah, because Future put a motherfucker on too, but not like how Gucci would. Gucci don't give a fuck. Gucci just go. Put you with the sauce and everything and shit. Yeah, it's just two different. It's two different dynamics.
Gucci take a nigga that's like, bro. I remember this dude. We met a nigga out of town, Lil Gleesh. That was he from I think he from Baltimore or something. Gucci brought this nigga to Atlanta and put him on. Like, bro, you it. You it.
For real.
You it. Like, a
WAP
nigga
do that shit, bro.
Yeah, nah, shouts out to WAP, man.
Shouts out, man. That nigga made my life sweet. I came from, man. I love Gucci. I don't give a fuck. Gucci always looked out for me. I don't care.
Facts.
Always looked out. Now, we'll argue about some shit I ain't agree about with some shit. We be nose to nose and then shit, we'll be kicking it. So I fuck with WAP like the long way. For sure.
So who the you say Video God? That was your name.
Video God was probably the nemesis. Everybody else, man, they was just trying to come up in subpar, and I had my way. And I only feel like that because I had my way. Like, because Decatur Dan, he disappeared shortly after I got in the game. Motion Family wasn't motioning like that.
We was using a lot of Decatur Dan with Trouble. He shot like 6-7 videos for Trouble when Trouble first came out. Mm-hmm. We used Decatur Dan for school.
Yeah, Decatur Dan, he was him.
He making them movie-os too now.
Yeah, he was nice, man. Decatur Dan was nice, man. He was nice, and I watched him. I checked him out and shit. I was like, bitch, I'm taking your spot. Like, that was my whole thing. Even with G Visuals, they came to the building and shit. I tried to partner up with them.
You talking about that's Randy and G Visuals? They shot my
guys. They shot my
shit.
Man. Yeah, but I told them when they came in the building, I was like, bro, y'all gonna let me, y'all fucking with me or not? Like, nigga, I was like, all right, I'm coming.
I don't think you slick fuck with my boy though.
Who?
He ain't from New York. He shot my video I did with Future that time.
Which one? Nice?
Not Nice. Hell no. Nice from Philly.
Okay, I don't know where
you talking about. He was with Chico. Chico was managing him at the time.
Who?
Marco.
The white boy?
Nah, not Marco. Steve.
What? Which one? Oh, Marco. I ain't really get to know him like that. The little Spanish dude?
No, he wasn't Spanish. Big black nigga. Used to wear the New York hat.
Oh, I don't know that nigga like. Oh, Mark Diamond.
Mark Diamond, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Fuck Mark Diamond. In a good way. In a good way, though. Like, I ain't got no malice or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, man, fuck that nigga. Like, on some cool shit, though.
Bro? Cause I remember you shot, like, man, you should let me shot that shit. Man, who the fuck is these niggas,
shoot that shit, man. Talented for sure. I just think, like, you know, there's always somebody that's gonna be that somebody. Like, man, fuck that nigga type shit, and it just be shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Wizard hard too though. Who used to be with him? You know,
and then Chico a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Because Chico used to be my manager and shit like that.
Yeah, I know
too.
that.
So I'd be like, man, fuck them.
That's why I said you wouldn't fuck with them niggas because Chico.
Yeah, that's what gave it the energy.
Chico, my nigga, shouts out to Chico. Chico a good nigga,
my
man.
dog. I love Chico.
Chico be coming on the hikes and shit too. You ain't been back, bro. He came one hike.
I gotta go. I was gonna surprise you on the last one y'all just did last month and shit.
We doing 3 in one day.
Tennessee or some shit. Wasn't it in Chattanooga?
Hell,
that shit was far.
Nah, the last one we did was just in Douglasville, but we about to do 3 in one day.
That's me.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I said, this nigga like...
Yeah, Mark Diamond. We used to have little beefs and shit. You know, little not said beefs and shit.
Yeah.
You know, my thing, though, a lot of niggas had a problem because Cricket didn't touch a camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of niggas, you get that nigga, he'll hold the camera. Cuz, nigga, I'm a real director, motherfucker. Like, the fuck?
Yeah,
know
you
what
treating
I'm
that shit like moves back then. Yeah.
What the fuck you mean? I gotta be able to see. I can't see I'm sweating and shit, chasing niggas. Nah, motherfucker. I'm not doing that shit. Y'all gonna pay with it and tell to do it like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it worked. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, shouts out to Mark Diamond. He did some good work, man. He put in some work. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Well, who did like you didn't get a chance to work with that you wanted to work with?
As far as the artist?
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably would have been like I love Kanye. You know, a Jay would have been sweet. You know, just somebody that's from a different vernacular. Atlanta filled me, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I worked with all the who's is who in the A, so it wasn't really nobody I wanted to work with that I didn't work with.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shit, I was on fire when Atlanta was on fire. It was the perfect storm. But yeah, if I could have did something for like a gay or some shit like that, that would have been hard. That would have been real hard. Or something for some of the artists as they got into like their mode, like Little Baby as the big Little Baby, or Thug as the big Thug. That would have been fire too. Or Future shit. And WAP. I think last thing I did for Gucci was Money Machine. That was that's when he first got skinny. Him and Ross. I did some shit for him and Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Hey, looking back on like just your life period, what you would have changed if you can go change something?
Ooh. I would have been a little bit different on the scene as a director in Atlanta. I was confident and cocky, but I would have toned it down as far as my level of knowledge in order to 48 Laws of Power, never outshine the master, right? So if I would have used that toolage back in the day, a lot of things probably would have been different for me. You know what I mean? Because like shouts out to Fly Rich Homie Quan. Thank God it's Friday. Think it's a game. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fly was
shouts out to Fly. Yeah.
Yeah, Fly, love Fly. I learned a very important situation fucking with him, and it could have been life changing had I just dialed in. You know what I mean? I started all the Rich Homie videos and shit, and there was one video he asked me to do something in the video, and I was like, man, but you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, okay, you paying for it, it's your shit, you're absolutely fucking right. You know what I mean? But I was like, but the look, and it's gonna be this, and I don't think this would fit. You know what I mean?
Why you see with shit like that, you supposed to did both and then compare it in.
Well, I was on fire. I was in my head, and we said, well, we
Cocky
wish we could
Balboa.
change. Cocky Balboa. Cocky Balfour. because I had, me and Fly used to kick on a regular basis. He was, he had showed me a script for a movie. I was on my way to shooting a movie very, very early on in my career fucking with him until I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
But that, I like that though, Cricket, because that's accountability. Another nigga would have made it seem like dude some bullshit because he didn't go
we gotta
to
be
movie.
accountable.
I fuck with that. I
we
fuck
gotta
with
learn.
that.
We gotta
Real
learn
shit.
to implement
I
that.
fuck with that.
No, we gotta learn to implement that, and I hope that resonate for other people too, because
Yeah.
that's something that's keeping us apart.
Facts.
There's no accountability. It's heavy for women. Sorry, ladies, but I love y'all. And it's heavy for men too. And it's so silly because it's heavy for men in conversations that's simple like this. Where you could just be 100 and air it out. You could be so 100 that you could reach out to that person and air that shit out. Because I have reached out to Fly and aired that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let them know, hey, bro, I just wanted to apologize to you for some shit that happened many, many moons ago. Just to let you know, I do understand what changed the vernacular in our relationship.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And had I been who I am today, it would be different, but I ain't. It's past. But, you know, and I wouldn't just say I was with Fly. I was with a couple of other people because, like I said, World Star, shouts out to Big Homie. That nigga was giving me a deal on the big blocks. I was producing them so much. I had so much shit going. So, yeah. If I could change anything, I would change my level of Assertiveness.
Hey, I got shit where I do. I'm gonna say a word and you say the first thing come to your mind.
Oh shit. Okay.
You ready?
Nope.
The word ready? Nope. Visionary.
Me.
Storyteller.
Damn, that's crazy. I would say me.
Resilient.
Come on, Bank. What you want me to say? You know all this shit. Y'all know, like, when that's like saying cricket. Visionary, storyteller, resilient. I mean, I've experienced all these things, and it's who I am.
Bro, you gotta say a word. Let's start over, bro.
Start over, bro.
Take your time. You ain't gotta rush.
All right, go for it. Go for it.
Visionary.
Lyric Matthews.
Storyteller.
Director Cricket.
Resilience.
I hate to make it about me, man, but it's true. It's me.
Creative. Cricket.
Universal thoughts. Creative, I say universal thoughts. Let's switch it up a little bit.
Passionate.
Jesus Christ, Bank. Life.
Bold.
Expression.
Authentic.
You feel me? Authentic, I would say genuine.
Driven.
Mindset.
Emotional. Don't skip past that one. Cricket. Shit, nigga. Don't stop now.
We're going to say emotional intelligence is
Okay.
cricket. You feel me?
Emotional intelligent cricket.
Yeah, emotional intelligent cricket. Yeah.
Grounded.
Me. I hate to kill this. I hope it wasn't supposed to be something else, but those are a lot of great things that describe who I feel, how I would describe myself.
Innovative.
Bank.
Hustler.
Bank.
Fearless.
Bank.
Stop, man.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man, we gonna get. All right, let's
saying.
dwell on the passionate part.
Okay.
How much? What percentage out of 100 do you feel was work, passion, and just for the money?
Well, it would be according to different times, but if I just had to put it all in a bubble, passion would probably be, you said passion, work, and or what? How it breaks down.
Yeah, how it break down.
Passion across the board is high for me. I'm a passionate person. If I believe it, I'm doing it. I'm driven as fuck. I'm gonna stay up all night and write. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out. I'm gonna do all that shit that I feel is gonna make a better me, that's gonna elevate me, that's gonna take me to another level. So with that being said, I would say passion is probably like across the board on all that you said, it's probably like 75, 80. Because whether it's work, loving somebody, or dealing with people that I fuck with, I'm gonna be passionate and I'm gonna give them the highest level of it. But I won't have a lot of people in my space though, so I don't have to output a lot. You know what I mean? Because my circle is real tight, intentionally. I know a lot of people. I love a lot of people, but it's a cap on it. You know what I mean?
How important is that though, to just like have a cap on your circle?
It's everything. Because early me used to just give with no limit. You know what I mean? And I found myself empty at times and nobody to replenish me. And nobody could replenish me because it's for you to fill yourself, right? But it's also for you to know your limitations and what you could give to other people if you're going to be a facilitator of that for people. So if you're going to be a person that consistently pour into people, you're going to have to know when to dial back so that you could reboot, recharge, reset.
So you won't go
and
empty.
you could keep boom, so you won't go empty. You know what I mean?
Joe, put it on charge.
Yeah, I'm not going empty for nobody.
Did you ever feel yourself like your shit low?
Hell yeah.
And what
Relationships, business ships, all that. I done felt low, panic.
You panic?
Hell yeah. Not in public. Nobody would know.
Yeah.
People could never tell what I'm feeling or how I'm feeling because I've mastered the art of that's just for me to feel and deal with on my own because I don't nobody give a fuck past you. You could feel like they do and you can have that thought process. And it probably is people who do care. But I think that I'm a lot safer keeping myself in a space where is that I had to adhere or address or fix my own wounds. You know
So
what
how
I mean?
did you shake up out of it though?
I'll tap out. I'll close off and won't be around nobody. That's probably the best indicators. If you don't hear from me, you don't see me and shit like that. But like I said, with my circle being so small, people wouldn't know if they heard from me or not. You know what I mean? Because I still, like, I get on the phone and be like, yeah, what's popping, bro? Hell yeah, we getting on. I got you. Hell yeah, say less. It's a dub. God damn it, this shit is. You know what I'm saying? On my own. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shaking back is just time, solitude. You know what I'm saying? And my mama, I love my mama. I call my mama. We talk about everything. For real, for real.
Yeah, nah, real shit. So what's some game that you would give a young nigga trying to get in do what you do now?
Do it yourself. Do it the best. Don't take no shorts. If you take any deals for anything, people will see you as a deal maker. And if that's what you want to be, then that's what you do. If you really want to succeed in growing this shit, you educate yourself to no end, hands-on. I don't care about school. I had a friend that wanted to get into film just like me, and he said, I'm going to go to school. We both wanted to go to Full Sail, dope-ass school. It don't even cost a lot, but you get a certificate in like 6 months or something. And I was like, well, fuck it. You go do that, I'm going to do this. So when you learn that, I'm going to learn this. We get together like Voltron. He ain't never do shit with it, and nothing ever transpired from it. I'm Cricket, shit ton of videos, 2 billion views or so, you know, and that's just from going after it, believing in myself and doing it, and don't be scared to lose, don't be scared to fail. A lot of people, I read a dope quote, and I hope that it resonates with a lot of people. It's sometimes when you're in the pursuit of doing something, you find yourself or you think of yourself to be stagnant, but in reality, you're just in a space where most people quit, right? Don't quit, keep going. When you get to that point, you just processing everything. And a lot of people get to a certain point and be like, man, this shit ain't doing nothing, and they just stop. You know what I mean? And you was right there on the cusp of something great.
That's doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't have doubt. I'm a God-fearing man, so I believe, and he done proved faith to me more than one time, so it's kind of hard for me not to believe that things could be what they're.
My homegirl sent me this.
That's some oil?
You
What's
can't
that?
even see it.
Oh, it's a mustard, boy.
It's all the faith you need.
Damn.
You can't even see it.
See that, boy. For
It's
real.
all the faith you need, man.
Nah, for real. If you believe, man, you could do things you couldn't even. Like, even with the fitness, like, man, I wasn't no workout nigga. I was a skinny fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you know, like, it wasn't in my head, but then at one point I was like, man, fuck that. I don't want to die all fucked up. I don't want to be all bent over and shit and shit like that. You know, I want to do something about it. What can I do? Go take your ass to the gym. Work out. Lock in. And it turned out to be a great place to think, get my mind right.
Release stress.
Create. Man, the best ideas came from being in the gym.
How many times did you quit to yourself?
A million times. Like, but never could stop, like physically stop.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man, I'm over this shit.
Yeah.
And be right back on the computer and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't stop, man, for real. Whatever it is, don't stop. It's a lot of people out here selling a lot of shit. It's kind of hard to find somebody that's solid for a mentor because everybody is on some money shit. The world is in the space of where it's at. It just is what it is. YouTube is always going to be good because it don't cost shit and you can learn as much as you can and hands-on. And the last thing I would say is figure out something people are going to need in the future and beat them there. You know what I'm saying? Just figure out shit that niggas need and be like, niggas ain't thought about that. And bust your ass to do it. You know what I mean? Because necessities is how the world run.
Nah, for real. Appreciate you pulling up on me. Let these folks know
this
what you
shit
got
was
coming.
dope.
What's next, bro?
Hey, man, about to shoot a TV show. I got a bunch of shit coming up, honestly, man. I'm about to shoot a show. I ain't gonna even put the cat on the floor. I'll wait. But I got a controversial biopic that I'm about 90% finished writing. It's gonna tear the city up. It's gonna be great. Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun to do. It's gonna people
Got
gonna
me a
feel how
role
they
in there?
feel. Huh?
Got me a roll in there?
Oh hell yes! It would be crazy for you not to be in it. It's a great ass Detroit. I mean, it's a great ass Atlanta story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, being that I've been here for over 20 years, I'm an ATLian, you
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying? All day long, you know. So shit, I understand this motherfucker. I love this place, man. I'm glad you had me on here. Now I can get you on my show.
I can't wait. What's the
You
name
know
of
what
the
I'm
show?
saying? It's called Risk It All.
Yeah.
And Risk It All is a talk show just to inspire people in different industries. You know, we want to talk about what was that moment where you took that pivotal move and took a chance on something that worked out incredibly successful for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an exude positivity because that's
Cool.
what it
Got my
is.
schedule. Just set it up. I'm ready.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So, yeah. Movie coming out, TV show we shooting here. We're going to be shooting that probably in the next 2 months. Everybody will know about it, I'm sure. The talk show, Risk It All. And, man, just being a great human being, man. You know what I'm saying? Being a great fucking human.
Do you feel like you at peace?
I'm at peace like a motherfucker. And it took a long time to get here.
Yeah.
It took a long time. A lot of work. But if I knew some of the things I know now, then I would have been at peace a long time ago.
But it wouldn't feel the same.
It wouldn't.
You got to go through agony to even be able to enjoy the peace.
Where there's no pain.
Yeah, because if you'd been peaceful off the rip, then when you hit agony, nigga jump out the building.
All day long. All day long. I'm
You know
glad
what
I
I'm saying?
had the pain that I had. I'm glad I went through the hardships, the hurts. It ain't much, like I said. I would change that one thing.
Man, I read some shit. I listen to shit every morning, man. I read this book. It was like, you can't be wise without being a fool first.
Boy, I've been a fool for the business, women. Goddamn. I've been a fool. Not no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a scholar at this point. You know, shit.
What book you on? We do book of the week right quick.
I think a good book to read, far as what we talking about. I think everybody, if y'all haven't seen, check out Atomic Habits.
For sure.
If you haven't had that, if you're a spiritual, enlightened person and you want to challenge yourself, I say it's a book called The Abundance.
The Abundance and Atomic Habits. I got the Atomic
The
Habits
Abundance
right now.
is this big. It's not about the book. It's the contents. It's a 40-day tap in. It's 40 days you have to recite some things. It's good if you want to be a person to manifest things and have a closer connection with understanding the omnipresence of God and things of that nature, and like where the source of things really come from. You know what I mean? The Book of Abundance is magical. It's cheap as shit. It's little. It's been around forever. Not too many people know about it, but check that out, man, and do that 40 days. And when you do the 40 days, it's 10 things. It's 10 things you have to say, and you have to do it over 40 days. You can't miss a day. If you miss a day, you start your whole cycle over. So it's real dope.
Wait, at what time?
Whenever you set your own time,
Okay.
you do your own thing.
But you got to say it every day at the same time.
You got to say it, and you got to write. You got to write something behind it, what you felt from it. And when you go back and read it, it's so crazy because you say one thing 10 times, and you write something. Every time you write, it's something different. You know what I mean? And then when you go back and you reflect on it, you be like, "Holy shit!" You just see how much your mind process things and how much you change, and your alignment. Like I just feel like I feel magical. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it was a movie play was supposed to happen. Some shit went wrong. I sensed that it would be wrong. I told my partner, if the shit go left, we got to walk away, no questions asked. You know, and they was waving a half a ticket. That shit. Hey, I need a half a ticket, even if I'm getting a piece of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't right. And I was like, bro, we got to walk away. He was like, Crick, you sure? I was like, bro, Spirit told me we got to walk away, bro. Walked away. Same week, get a call from somebody else. Following that call led to a meeting the following week. I went and did an award show, met the person I was supposed to meet with at the award show, wasn't supposed to. It just happened, right? Had the meeting with him, beautiful. Just had another meeting last week with the people for funding. They love everything. So it's just when you aligned and you tapped into your spiritual source, I don't care what it is, God, Allah, EBZ, I don't care who you believe in. Just believe in somebody and stick to it.
I
Be
agree with that.
grounded.
Yeah.
Get rooted. You know what I mean? And it just shows how fast that my level of belief turned it around. Like I ain't even miss a beat. You know what I mean? We were supposed to start shooting in June 1st. There's going to be a couple months, but now it's going straight to a network. You know what I mean? So when they say, hey, he may be delaying you for a bigger play, believe it. If you believe. It only work for people who believe. That's the other thing about spirituality and manifesting. It only work if you believe.
Facts.
If you don't believe and you just reading shit just to be, I'm intellectually smart, I can talk about the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? But if you really into it and you believe
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
a part of your, your everyday, your habits. Like I get up, I don't touch no phone and shit when I first wake
Me
up.
neither.
I don't fuck all that.
I don't even answer. If somebody can call me, I ain't even answer. Yeah.
I do my little Bible, I got this app, it's called Bless. I talk to it. It asks me questions of how I feel. I tell it how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And then it print out a prayer. You know what I mean? It's fire as fuck. I'm on a 35-day spree right now too. But I just do those things, man. I do me first before I give to the world because it's going to pull and take all day long.
Nah,
That's
for
all
sure.
I know how to do.
Tell them for where to follow you at, Crick.
Director Cricket on the gram, man. I'm just on the gram. TikTok too. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I got to get me a TikTok. I'm just on the
I
gram.
just been throwing shit on there. You know what I'm saying? I really, all that shit to me is cool. It's the, hey, I'm here, I'm still alive type of shit. You know what I mean? But it's definitely weakened the connections of us as people. So,
Man, well, I appreciate you pulling up, my brother.
man, I love you, Bank.
Love you too, man. Y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, man,
Tap
get
into
ready.
the Big Fat Network. Tap into my nigga Cricket.
Big
It's up.
perspectives. You dig?
Love.